go. See, people are starting to log on here. See here. I'm going to go to gallery view. There's Darlene. Hi, Darlene.
Hello there.
Nice to see you.
Oh, it's been a great day.
Yes, it has been a great day. Lots of people.
Are you as hot as we are here?
We had a beautiful day. We're up at my sister and I are up at our fishing lodge,
Darlene.
along with Jen Moyer.
Hi.
So we're doing it. I don't know whether you can see outside the front lodge there. It's a beautiful evening.
Oh, nice.
Jen's here. She's just out finishing off probably a piece of corn on the cob and maybe a glass of red wine for all we know. So you just see here.
Hi from New London, Minnesota.
Okay, we're gonna make sure. There's Nicole, Carolyn, Josh, Heather, Janet Peters, Michelle Ferris on there, Brenda Bookman, Carol Rumkema, BJ Evans, lots of people jumping on here. Well, we are pumped. My sister is actually going to do a little training for her on to teach her how to host a call as well on a Zoom call. So I hear lots of dogs barking. Give me 1 sec here. I'm going to mute everybody. So what happens? I can mute everybody here, and so this is mute all, or I can unmute.
Okay.
Then you can go into here, and what we're going to do is we're going to find Darlene on here. Darlene Neufeld right here, and we're going to go to Darlene, and we're going to unmute her.
Okay.
But people all have the ability to unmute. So, anyways, so Darlene, can you hear us? Okay.
I certainly can.
Great. Well, welcome everybody to our Monday night training call on July 22nd, 8:30, coming to you from Quebec and coming to you also from Manitoba. Darlene is in Manitoba. We're in Quebec, and so the power of technology is awesome, and we're so excited to have Darlene to be our team trainer tonight. And I'm excited that my sister is going to sort of host the call tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this over to my sister to welcome and introduce you, Darlene, and we're excited to have you here tonight. So I'm going to be here in the background helping Lori out, but she's going to do it for her first time. So welcome, everybody. Go ahead, Lori. Take it away.
Way to go, Lori.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Darlene. Thank you for being
Hi, it's great.
It's
great to be able to put a face to your name.
Well, I know your face from being in front of the room at conference.
Oh. That was quite a moment.
It was a wonderful moment. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and tell people just why we wanted to have you on the call to train for us tonight, because you've got a lot of special credentials. So I'm going to read them off. Darlene is a director with Vox Life, and she has a team of over 60 associates, and she received the Mission Leader Award at our Vox Life conference in Niagara Falls this past June. So congratulations, Darlene. That was a wonderful moment. Darlene has been an entrepreneur for over 40 years in direct sales and in retail. She's the mother of 2 adult children. In 1985, she led a team of 350 to 400 members as Tupperware consultants. And you had the biggest distribution in Canada, Darlene. Congratulations on that. That would have been a lot of work. And great experience for what we're doing now. And then in 1992, Darlene changed course and she opened a franchise in Winnipeg. It was called World of Water. And in 1999, this impressed me, Darlene. You were awarded the distinction of the Woman Entrepreneur of the Year in the franchise area, and it was by the women business owners of Manitoba. Quite an accolade, very, very well recognized and well earned, I'm sure. And then moving on from selling your franchise, you ran a restaurant. You've got a lot of experience, a lot of life experiences.
Yes.
After that, you did some work with the Chamber of Commerce, and you were a fundraising chairperson. And in May of 2017, you found Vox Life. We're glad you did.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, with all that said, I'm sure you've got some really interesting tips and training for us tonight. So, without further delay, we'd like for you to take over the call now.
Thank you very much, Lori. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I made some notes only because, as you probably could tell, I don't mind talking, and I wanted to make sure that I stayed on course.
Good.
How many of you have heard the expression, give a man a fish and he eats for a day? Teach him how to fish and he'll eat forever. Have you all heard that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We can all sell if people ask us for our products. And if there is a vendor show being advertised and you're lucky enough to snag a spot, you can sell. But how do you grow your client base when you don't have any clients? You go fishing.
Absolutely.
And you know, when I started my World of Water store in 1992, it was a brand new franchise area. And that was 1992 when no one was buying water, bottled water, not in Manitoba anyway. And so it was tough. I mean, during the day, I wouldn't put the lights on in the store because I didn't want to run up the electricity bills, you know. That's how bad it was. My first full month of sales were $432. That's for over 20 days being open for business. And so I needed to get customers and get customers fast. And so what I would do after I closed up the shop every day is I'd have 4-liter bottles of water already loaded up into my car, and I would go into a neighborhood and knock on a door, and when someone came to the door, I would say, "Hi, my name is Darlene, and I have a gift for you today." And I would give them this bottle of water. May I come in and show you what this is all about? And customer by customer, I built my business from $432 in my first month to over $250,000 my last year in business. And that was 8 years later. So it's all in getting the people to listen to what you've got to say, because you've got new technology that you're sharing, and so the more people you can get to listen to what you have to offer, that's where you start building from. Because if you've done a good job of that and you've looked after those customers, they start telling other people. And that's what I'm finding now in my Vox Life business. There isn't a week doesn't go by that people don't phone and say, "Hey, I got your name from so-and-so, And I want to try some of those socks.
Excellent.
Well, one of the things, on a regular basis, I pack up a bag and I go fishing for clients. Now, I will be honest with you, it was a nice little beach bag up until a few weeks ago when Paul Austin showed his Vox Life bag. I got one right away because this actually looks a whole lot better. And I put it on my back. I've got classic insoles in here. I've got several pairs of thin soles. I've got all kinds of socks in there. I don't have a whole lot of socks in there because I always have my vehicle packed and ready to sell.
Good for you.
So my vehicle is my business on wheels, my store on wheels. I take no-shows, mini crews, wellness socks, knee highs, and now the new profiles. I take patches. I take brochures, and the beauty of this bag is when it's slung over my back, I have real quick access to the area where a drinking bottle might go. That's my brochures, and I'm ready to give them out to anyone that I'm talking to. I've even looked at, I'm working on a door hanger.
Great idea.
From Vistaprint. So anybody that doesn't answer the door, because I live in an ethnic area of Winnipeg, and some people are afraid to answer the door. Well, not a problem. My idea is to put the door hanger on the door with just the right words to entice them and get them to call me. Now, where do you go? Well, pick a neighborhood, any neighborhood where you would like to do business. And with this beautiful weather, why not go to the park? We have a beautiful park not far from me, and people are always out there. And if you have a vehicle with a lift gate, go to a public place. Open up the back of your car and set up a small display. Where you go is not as important as much as just going. Oh, I see someone, BJ, asked what brochure I'm using. It's the one that's in the back office. I think it's under practitioners, though. And, but you can still use it. And I order them blank so that I can, you know, sell to my team at what we pay for them. But I just put a label, you know, an Avery label on the back. So now, what are you going to say? Well, there's a variety of things that you can say. Hi, my name is Darlene, and I'm in the neighborhood today to offer a free balance assessment. And people may say, well, what is that? Well, I can show you how good your balance is. And if they say, oh, I don't have very good, hey, they've given me an in right away to talk to them.
Absolutely.
If they say, no, I'm sure my balance is fine, well, let me ask you, is anyone in your household having pain issues? maybe foot pain, and if someone does, oh, I have something really interesting for that. And may I come in just for a minute to show you? Whatever it takes to get your foot in the door. You may say, hi, my name is Darlene, and I'm in the neighborhood today to show you the latest in neuroscience, or to show you how to improve your wellness. Something that I recently came up with, and now I'm using it all the time, is, hi, my name is Darlene. I'm in the neighborhood, and I'm here to educate people about a life-changing technology. May I show you? And of course, you're going to get some people saying no. I had noticed in the comments earlier, on the Team Vaccination page where it mentioned that I was going to be talking, someone says, oh, that'll be good to see how she handles the no solicitation signs. Why do I wear these? Because my eyesight isn't very good. I just didn't see it. The average person, a faint heart never won a fair lady's hand, okay? You have to be willing to, take a little bit of guff from people. If they're brutal to you, I just look at it that, wow, who poured something into your cornflakes this morning, So I really don't let it bother me. It's water off a duck's back. But if someone said to me, did you not see that sign? I would just say, oh, I'm really sorry. At my age,
No,
that
McCook.
eyesight is
No.
the first thing to go. Oh, okay. I heard a dog. So, but whatever it is that someone says, I try and meet it with some humor. I've often said murder is the only mistake that can't be undone. Everything else can. And if I met someone at a door that says, no, I'm not interested, and slam the door, okay, that's one no. Now, I do take with me a clipboard, okay? Because what I do is I write the street that I'm on. I write the house number that I went to, and I'll make little notes. No sense of humor, or maybe they have something really like the front of their house. I love the brick or something like that, and so I'll write those things down. People that allow me to come in, I will visit with them, and like they have me come in, I vox them, and they are blown away. And so this is where it's just getting the product in front of them. And I'd like to suggest that people have some fun with this, okay? Team leaders, what you might do is have your members of your team pick a neighborhood and go and have a contest, who got the most no's? Or, something special for it. Like I said, I have the brochures, and some of them don't have my name on them. Well, okay, to the person that got a yes, they're getting a set of 25 brochures so that they can go and do it all over again. But we have fun with this. And someone that has gone friend finding, well, that's an old term, that's an outdated term, but really that's what you're looking for, friends, new friends. But someone that's gone prospecting with me, okay, yeah, someone is saying, I personally find this not safe. Not afraid of an axe murderer. You know what? You're going to be careful about the neighborhoods that you're going in. Like, I look at it this way. If I feel safe enough to live in this neighborhood, I feel safe enough to share with everybody what I'm doing. Okay? And what you will find is that by going on a regular basis, I not only have sold product, I've gotten lots of good leads to follow up. I've gotten referrals from those sales. And I'm very excited to say that in 2 weeks' time, I've got a new recruit, and she has a recruit. I met this beautiful East Indian lady, and she was just blown away by the technology. Her husband works standing on his feet day in and day out, and so she was excited to share it with him. And she spoke to a friend of hers who is a massage therapist. And the only reason that Monica hasn't started today is that, she just moved on the weekend. So I said, give yourself a couple of weeks to get settled in, and then we'll get you started. Well, for sure, I want to start, she said. Yes, we will do that.
Excellent.
You are only limited by yourself. Okay. Dan Cristante is, sorry, Dan, can you flash that question again? He was saying for security reasons, do you maybe just leave something on the door?
I put it in the mailbox as opposed to leaving it on the doorknob.
Yes, you can leave it up. Oh, I just disappeared. Can you reconnect me?
No, you're connected. Just go down and hit your video button. Because you probably just turned off.
How do I do?
I can see you.
Is that the button? No, that isn't the button. Okay, well, I'll just talk as if you see me, I just don't see you. Okay. You know what? When I put them in on someone's door, I mean, if they left through the front door, that door is not locked usually, like the outside door. The inner door is locked, but not the outside door. You understand what I mean? The storm door?
Right.
I put it on the inside, not on the outside of the house, because I'm as fully aware of security as anybody else. Any other questions?
Just a point here, and I think it's an interesting point to me because I didn't know. You can't leave anything that doesn't have postage on it in a mailbox in the US.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. So then you're not going to do that. Instead, what you're going to do is open the storm door, and on the sill, the door sill, you're just going to leave your brochure there and firmly close the door back. I know that there's always the possibility of something happening, but the probability, like, that's what you have to consider. Anything is possible that something could go wrong. I don't let that hold me back.
I like your idea, Darlene, about going to public places. I think that's very good. You know, it's a little bit of a safe cushion.
Yeah, you can do it that way. You know why I decided to go into specific neighborhoods?
I'd love to
is because I am looking to recruit a United Nations team.
Okay.
Okay. I look at it, and like Winnipeg, we're famous for our folklorama. Well, in Winnipeg, we have so many different cultural groups.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is that explaining how the technology works, if you're talking to a senior, let's say in the East Indian community, they would feel more comfortable having someone explain the tech in their language.
That's true.
How am I going to be able to explain to them? So I have just now narrowed my client base. And so, you know, I will go into neighborhoods where I know that there's a lot of people of this ethnicity. And I always come with a smile, you know, and I try to be friendly and warm. I mean, if they say, no problem, have a great day. But I now have 3 different ethnic groups represented on my team.
Oh, there's definitely the pluses. And the security concerns are specific to locations. And I'm not saying, you know, there's places where there's no security concerns. It's just something that's been done in the past, and we're a bit more guarded as people today, I think, but it doesn't mean it shouldn't be done. And if you know someone in a neighborhood that can perhaps go with you, that's not a bad plan either.
No, it's not. And the thing is to wear that smile. People will see that smile before they see anything else, and have something to, you know, say that will pique their curiosity and give you the opportunity to vox them.
Absolutely.
You know, when I achieved director for the first time, it was with a team of 49 people. And that was over 25,000 in sales. So I really, I teach my people, you need to be able to start a conversation with anyone.
Very good point. Very good point.
Lead with your heart. Yes. Okay, you see someone with a cane, speak to that person, let them know, I see that you are using a cane. Can I ask, is it your legs or your back, or what seems to be the issue?
I like that,
And you,
Darlene. By validating what you see, it just it softens the approach, doesn't it?
yes,
It helps
yes,
them feel comfortable in answering a question.
yeah.
That's
I
well.
don't give away a lot of free socks, but I'll tell you, I give away lots of patches.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yep. And I do it when I'm out prospecting. Uh, I think that people who want to move up in this business, want to build a strong business, you need to be voxing to new people every day. Are you going to sell to every one of them? No. But if you don't vox them, your chance of selling to them is slim and none.
And it's seed
It's the
planting. Exactly. Bonnie said the
what's
same
that?
thing. Bonnie says it's planting seeds, and that's very true. Very true.
Yes, and it's the consistency of doing that,
Yes.
of every day. Now, let's say you happen to do 4 one day and 2 the next. Does that mean that the third day you don't vox anyone? No. Set that goal. Like, make it your goal. We all know about goals.
Right.
If you don't have a goal, you for sure you end up nowhere. Set your sights to aim for the moon. You may miss it, but you'll still be among the stars.
Yeah.
I'm an old doll. I will be 68 years old next month, and some days my body lets me know that, but I find that my Vox Life business invigorates me
That's a
because
very
it
good
makes
point.
me feel good helping others.
And it makes us have a purpose too.
Yes. Yeah, it's a great reason to get out there every day and meet people
Yes.
rather than sitting at home and vegetating.
Yes. And we know that 100% of the people that have been brain mapped to date have shown some form of improvement. So we know that we are offering them something legitimately to help them.
Yes.
So
And
that's
so when
very
you
motivating.
know that you have when you know you have something this good, let everyone know your pride.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent. How are you coming to with your
So,
notes, Darlene? We're getting sort of close to our timeline here.
yes, I'm done.
Are
I'm
you
done.
done? Well, I
Yeah,
think
I'm done. I said everything that I was planning to say, and the main thing is just do it.
I like that.
Get out there, and vox to people every day.
And lead with your heart and with a smile. All of those are
Yep.
great points. And know that not only are you helping others, you're helping you by just growing yourself in all the ways that are beneficial. Because as time goes
Yes.
on, we start to lack confidence if we don't stay in the game, right? I think that's true for a lot of people. So it's a great
Well, the more you do something, you improve your batting average.
True.
Okay. And so, as you start building your batting average, what you will find is you have a lot more confidence in going up to total strangers and talking to them. I see that you're walking with a limp.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have something that might help you.
It's a great lead in. I love it. I'm going to use it, actually. I see that. Yeah, it's an engaging kind of comment.
Yep.
Okay, so the comments have been super favorable, Darlene. It's been a great presentation. Actually, I've learned a lot, and I'm going to be trying some of those things, like some of the things you said about, you know, picking a neighborhood and throwing out a challenge and getting to 2 people a day and all of those things. A lot of what you had to say, in fact, everything that you had to say was very, very helpful, and you gave me an opportunity to host a call, and it's not something I've done. It's not my favorite thing to do, but we both got through it. And I think
we're growing. We're growing.
So's the team. So thank you for that. Thank you for that kind of leadership. And Angela is saying, is this recorded? I came in late, and I have to say yes, it is, Angela. And where you been anyway? There we go. Okay, so thanks everybody for being on the call. Thanks for you know, the consistency that you're showing by being on the calls. Their numbers are down a little bit for the summer, but we'll amp it up as we move into the fall. Enjoy the summer. Thanks, Terry Randall. I think you're next, or you're in the lineup to do some training. Thanks everybody again, and I think we'll just sign off there. Keep up the good work, everybody.
Bye-bye.
I'll unmute everybody so you can all say goodbye to each other.
Goodbye.
And
Bye-bye.
there we go.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Thank
Goodbye.
you for a great week.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you, Darlene.
Thank you.
Okay, good night.